People First podcast is a show presented by the people with learning disabilities. For our friends and community, we talk about issues that are important to us and interview interesting people to find out new information. This is our way to make a difference and have our voices heard.
Welcome to People First podcast. This week's episode is an idea we had in the office last year. Information about accessible information. Making information accessible is really important to make people feel included and have all the right information to make important choices and advocate what they want. Some of the podcast team members are going to talk about different ways of making information accessible. Ask yourself, how do I need information given to me to help me understand something? Or if you're an organization, how many accessible ways to present information are we using now? Are there any we are missing that we could use? First up, we have Daniel, who is speaking about using subtitles on videos.
Have you ever struggled to read something the text was just too small? The people with visual impairments that do challenge that way. Large print is so important. Large prints, documents and text, usually 16 font, larger, make it easier. It's a simple to create, but can make a huge difference. Books, leaflets, menus, even occasion if the text too small. People may miss out on important information. The large print is an easy way to be more inclusive. It helps people with some loss order and other who just found everything small text difficult. If you make documents, can you verify page? Large print and small change can make a big difference.
Next up, we have Ryan, who is speaking about how colours you use in your context to make things more accessible.
Color might seem like a small detail, but for many people, the wrong color choice can make the information hard or even impossible to read. For people with visual impairment, low contrast text can blend into the background, making it difficult to see to imagine. Yellow text no on a white background is almost readable. Using highest contrast like dark text on a light background make a big difference. For autistic people, overly bright or clashing colors can be overwhelming and distracting. Simple, calm colors help create clear information without sensory overload. So, whether you're making a website, a leaflet, or even a PowerPoint. Think about contracts, readability, and clarity. A small king is color choice can make a use different is accessibility.
Then Alex is going to give us some information all about getting information in a recorded audio format instead of having it written down.
Not everyone takes information by reading. For some people, written text isn't accessible, whether due to visual impairment, dyslexia, or just personal preference. That's the audio format coming in. Many people might understand the word when they are spoken, but struggle to recognize them written out down to make sure things are as accessible as possible. It's great to think about recording someone really your webpage information audio versions of documents, podcast and voice recording allows people to access information in a way they work for them. It's an easy, flexible way to access information. If you collecting important information, think about offering an audio version. It's the way to break down barriers and make sure more people can stay informed.
Now we have Graham, who'll be giving us information about Braille.
Braille is a method used for the blind and is used for reading. It was first used in the 1820s. It is a very clever way of communicating written information to people who are visually impaired. It was invented by Louis Braille. Braille is important because it allows people who can't see to read and write. Braille comes in two different ways. Uncontracted Braille, which has Braille to represent each letter of the alphabet, and contracted Braille, which uses symbols to represent common words and letter combinations. A Braille or a Braille printer is used to type and print Braille.
Luke is now going to talk about screen readers and how they can be helpful for accessing information on your computer, phone or tablet.
Screen readers are a specialized piece of speaking software that can be downloaded or installed onto computers, tablets and mobile phones, and it's really useful, especially to blind people. Screen readers are genuinely fully compatible with any computer, and it's the ideal way for a visually impaired person to assist he or she to use their computers to help them get the correct amounts of information they like to get, either on Google, using websites such as Wikipedia, Facebook, Twitter and other social platforms, for accessing YouTube, to watch videos or listen to music, getting event and day-to-day news from the BBC and other companies, buying things from online stores such as Amazon. It's also useful for accessing various links via Google. However, it should be noted that screen readers will only read images with alternative text. Without this, screen readers aren't able to read the information in the pictures, which can be really hard work for the person trying to use them. Screen readers can also be used for creating such things as spreadsheets, PowerPoints or slideshows, creating new Word documents, and writing letters and emails.
And we have John W., who is going to talk to us about using sign language and how important it is when thinking about presenting information.
Did you know that for many deaf people, British Sign Language, or BSL, is the first language? That means written or spoken English might not be accessible for everyone. Providing BSL translations, interpreters or sign language videos can open up information to thousands of people who rely on signing to communicate, and it's not just BSL. Many people will also use Marathon signing as a communication aid when speaking or listening. If we want to make information truly accessible, we need to include sign language, whether it's at events, on videos, or in public services. Using sign language means breaking down communication barriers and making sure the deaf community is included.
Finally, we have Tom, who has some information all about Easy Read and why it is a useful tool for presenting information clearly for people with learning disabilities.
Accessible information is essential for making sure everyone can understand and engage with the world around them. For people with learning disabilities, complex documents and confusing language can be real barriers. That's where Easy Read comes in. Easy Read documents use simple language, short sentences, and clear pictures to explain information in a way that's easy to understand. This isn't about dumbing down things, though there is a fine line between Easy Read and it being childish. It's about making sure that vital information is available to everyone. Think about things like medical advice, benefits information, or even job applications. If these are too complicated, people can miss out on important opportunities or struggle to make informed choices. By producing easy-read documents, organisations can be more inclusive, giving people with learning disabilities and many others greater independence and confidence. It's not just a nice thing to do, it's a legal right under the Equality Act. So if you're creating information, ask yourself, is this accessible? Can everyone understand it? Because when we get accessibility right, we open doors for everyone.
That's all our work about accessible information from this week's episode. We hope you learned something new about how information can be presented in an accessible way. Are there any ways we didn't include? Let us know. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next week's episode.
Remember to comment, like, share on Facebook, Instagram and X. You can find us by searching for the People First podcast. Thanks for listening and see you next time.